Happy New Year to Knicks Nation. Knicks and OKC, a new look Knicks. Short-handed, no Julius, and at game time it was no Kemba. So we had a new starting point guard in tow. His name is Miles McBride. The deuce was loose in OKC. We had an outstanding start and an outstanding game by RJ Barrett, who needed to step up, 26 points. But he was the only one on the mark because the Knicks were building a brick house all night in OKC. 19% from downtown, 54% from the free throw line. Just can't win too many games like that, man. And it was just a long night for the Knicks, man. 95-80. Knicks couldn't break 90 points in the modern NBA. Knicks lose to close out 2021. The ball movement was crisp. I thought the pace was quickened at times. Just couldn't hit our shots, man. Just could not hit our shots. And tonight was just one of those nights where you have a team like OKC, who's one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league, going 18 of 43, 41% from downtown. And you know, Knicks got good looks. They went 8 for 41 and then 12 for 22 from the free throw line. Got to make your free throws. And that, you know, that was the biggest difference, man. That was definitely the biggest difference. Shout out to RJ. I expected him to come up big tonight. We figured his usage was going to be high, especially with no Julius, and then on top of that, no Kemba. And tonight, to me, was one of his best finishing at the rim performances, probably since he's gotten here. You know, 10 of 20 from the field, finishing with the left hand, finishing with the right hand, finishing with contact. And again, all in all, you know, give credit to OKC. We just got outgunned out there, man.
Like you said, man, we got to make shots. And OKC, got to give them credit. They played really well. But the game was never truly out of reach. This was a game that we could have easily taken if we had made our shots. And you're looking down the line, 19% from the three-point line ain't going to cut it. And the big thing for me, like you mentioned at the end, is those free throws. You know, it was nice to finally see RJ Barrett going to the line, getting those foul calls that looked like the referees were in his favor. But you got to make those free throws. 5 for 9, you know, it's good. But at the same time, if you're going to have that kind of night, you got to make those free throws. Even if he had added a few threes in there, it'd been nice. But yeah, I'm looking at 48, 1 for 8. I'm looking at, you know, Deuce 1 for 6 from 3. Q Grimes couldn't give us much. Quickly couldn't give us much. It's just one of those things where we just couldn't make our shots. I'm not really too panicked about it. I know people are jumping out the window. Julius Randle didn't play, so now what? It's the first game. You know, that's also a big factor too. I feel like people are trying to understand how to play in this style of basketball. The speed was 100 from the entire game. It felt like, compared to just when the subs come in. It's just a learning process. Yeah, it's against the Thunder, but if you ain't making shots, I don't care who you're playing against, it's going to be a night like tonight.
Look, people are just going to say it was just missed shots. Some of it was. Some of it I disagree. I thought there were some shots that we took a little bit rushed. Some of it was open shots, but some of it I am not going to say it was just missed shots. Absolutely not. Nope. Sorry, that's an easy thing to say. We could have gotten even better shots at times. I thought there were some forced ones. Yeah. And I'll leave you with this. I thought my boy Alec Burks needed to be brought in that game earlier in the third quarter. Earlier. Alec needs to come in early. When that thing got out of control, if you bring Burks back in, he gives you an 8-0 run, and we're back in this thing. And I'm not having this call with you right now. Alec could have calmed it down a little bit. I really believe that. So when everybody's saying playing the kids, we all want to blame Julius. And, yes, Julius has been bad. Julius has been very bad. But the bottom line is the team has issues beyond just Julius Randle. We look young. We did not look like – we did not – We didn't do it tonight, man. Alec Burks deserved better. He deserves to party with us tonight, and we let him down.
Like the people that are saying that we lost to the Thunder, the worst shooting team, 3-point shooting team in the league, like I understand that's true, but I feel like it's a bit out of context because like we didn't have our highest usage player, so it's not going to be easy to mesh straight away. Like people expecting us to mesh in the first game, like, it's very hard. No. But with Tibbs, I feel like they should have staggered the minutes so they can get IQ and Toppin together. Like, I feel like they barely played.
Right. That's what I was looking for, bro. I was looking for that. You know, I thought the one point that could have got Obi going consistently in the pick and roll, I thought was IQ. Even though he's not perfect, I thought it would have been a little bit better than what we had out there.
100%. But it looked like it was hard for us to create easy shots, and I think that's because we didn't have Kemba or Rose. I think our problem's always, until we get a legitimate point guard, we're gonna have the same problem. Like RJ played well getting to the rim, but wasn't really creating for others, and the shots weren't easy, and then we weren't even making the open ones anyway. So but yeah, just one more thing. Imagine, can you just imagine SGA in a Knicks uniform?
Oh man, oh man,
he's unbelievable, man.
Man,